New Year's is coming, and we all love to make New Year's resolutions. However, we all make them and we all break them. I'm going to give you 3 tips today that will hopefully help us keep our commitments. Hi, Rich here, and today we're going to talk about 3 different steps that we can do to try and improve ourselves and keep our New Year's resolutions. Make sure you give me a like button to make sure that other people can see this content as well. Because every time you give me a like button, an angel gives his wings. That's not true. Step number 1 is going to be realistic about your goals. If your goal is maybe to work out and lose weight, don't be like, I'm gonna lose 500 pounds this year! No, be realistic. I mean, look at some averages, find out what is a healthy, reasonable amount, and set that goal for yourself, and then push it a little bit. It's so easy to just, like, I'm gonna 10 times it, and we try to, like, scare ourselves into motivation. But the thing is, we're lying to ourselves, and we won't believe it. I mean, you don't even believe your own lies, right? At least I don't. I mean, I've got to lose some poundage. It's not a lot, but I definitely got to slim down. I've got the little dad belly going on here, and I don't want that. But if I tell myself, I'm going to look like Tom Hardy by the end of the year. We got to be realistic, guys. We have to be realistic with ourselves. It's better, in my opinion, it's better to make small goals and then exceed them rather than to make huge, gigantic goals and fall flat or fail to get there. It's always good to push yourself. Set yourself a reasonable goal and then push yourself a little bit. Whether it's cutting back on vices or addictions, or maybe it's trying to lose weight, or maybe it's trying to earn more money or accomplish something in your life. Set a realistic expectation and then push yourself just a little bit past that. It's better for your brain to actually reach a simple, accomplishable goal than it is to try to scare yourself into accomplishing something big and gigantic. Your brain loves it when you accomplish a goal and it rewards you. So set yourself little, small, accomplishable goals, which brings us to step number 2. Chunk it up.
Hey, Rich, you got to reword that. You said chunk it up.
I said chunk.
No?
Chunk it up.
Okay, yeah. All right, never mind.
Even if I did, that's not an
fine.
offensive
The
word. It just
YouTube algorithm will
throwing up.
It'll be perfectly okay. Never mind.
Okay, I want you to take your goal and I want you to write it down in real practical steps that you can do. Don't make too many goals, but take your big one that you want to reach and then write it down. Maybe if it's losing weight, you want to write down 1 pound a month, or maybe if you're more motivated, 1 pound a week, or whatever. I want you to be in charge. You take lead on this. Don't let the motivations of others scare you into something that you cannot do. Let them inspire you and push you, so chunk it up. Write it down week by week what you're going to do to be able to accomplish that goal. And the third thing is, tell other people. Get an accountability partner. Whatever your goal is, I want you to write it down, not only in your strategy and your plan on how to accomplish this, I want you to tell other people and ask them to actually keep you accountable to doing it. For example, if you sit there and say, well, I'm gonna stop smoking this year, and tell no one, guess what? You're just gonna start smoking again. But if you say, I'm gonna stop smoking by July, I will no longer have a cigarette. Boom, there you go. There's your reasonable goal. You gave yourself, you're not going cold turkey, you gave yourself an end goal. This is where you're gonna start. And then chunk it up. Write it into a small plan. Be like, okay, so I'm smoking a pack a day maybe. I'm going to start going to only 1 pack every 2 days. And then eventually I'll get to where I'm not smoking at all. That's a great, fantastic plan to stop a bad habit like that. So make a plan and you're going to write it down, and then you're gonna ask somebody to look over it. You're gonna ask a real close friend, hey man, I really want you to keep me accountable to this. And it doesn't even hurt to literally put some money on the line. Give your friend a $100 bill and say, I want this back at the end of the week if I've smoked more than 4 cigarettes, or if I haven't gone to the gym every day of the week, or if I have had more than just 1 beer a day, or whatever it may be. Literally, give him the $100 and say, I want it back at the end of the week if I've done this, you are allowed to call and text me every day to make sure that I am committing to what I told you I'm committing to. So again, be reasonable about your New Year's resolutions. Write them down, come up with a strategy. When I say write them down, I literally mean write them down. And then tell someone about it, get an accountability partner, and I want to wish you guys luck on your New Year's resolutions. Let me know in the comments below of a New Year's resolution you want to tackle, and may 2020 be the best years of our lives.